Tonight, the 2017 Employee Service Awards. First up, we'll have the 5-year awards. Jamie Bright. Jamie started with the city in 2012 as an account clerk 1 for the clerk's office. In 2013, she was promoted to deputy city clerk. Jamie Bright. Next up on 5-year awards, Nikki Hausler. Nikki began her career as an animal control officer with the Hayes Police Department in 2012 and continues in that role today. Nikki Hausler. Next 5-year award, Tim Dietrich. Tim joined the city as a volunteer firefighter in 2012. In 2013, he was appointed to a career firefighter position. Tim Dietrich. Next 5-year award, Rick Hynes. Rick has been with the city since 2012 and as an airport maintenance operator and continues to hold that position today. Rick Hynes. Finally, on the 5-year awards, Bob Schubert. Bob returned to the city of Hayes in 2012 as a part-time water resources truck driver. In 2017, he accepted a full-time position as an equipment operator with the Water Resources Department. Bob Schubert. Next up are 10-year awards. Lucas Everett. Lucas started employment as a volunteer firefighter in 2007 with the city of Hayes. He was promoted to a career firefighter in 2010. Lucas Everett. Next 10-year award, Tyler Brungart. Tyler began his career with the city as a volunteer firefighter in 2007. In 2008, he was promoted to a career firefighter. And in 2014, Tyler was promoted to fire lieutenant. Tyler Brungart. Next up for 10 years, Brandon Helpmann. Brandon joined the Hayes Police Department in 2007 as a police officer. In 2014, Brandon was promoted to police corporal, and a year later was named a police sergeant. Brandon Helpmann. Finally, for 10-year awards, TJ Mages. TJ has been with the city as a mechanic since 2007 and still holds that position today. TJ Mages. On to 15-year service awards. First up, Curtis Dinas. Curtis started as a plant trainee in 2002. In 2003, he was promoted to a plant operator 1 and transitioned to an inspector position that same year. He was then promoted to inspector 2 in 2014. His most recent promotion happened earlier this year when he became the superintendent for the Planning, Inspection, and Enforcement Division. Curtis Dinas. Next 15 year is Michael Gorman. Mike began his career as a seasonal maintenance worker in 2002. That same year, he was promoted to a maintenance worker 1. In 2003, Mike transitioned to plant trainee and was once again promoted in 2005 to plant operator 1. Mike O'Gorman. Next for 15 year, Jessie Rohr. Jessie joined the city in 2001 as an inspector for the Planning, Inspection, and Enforcement Division. 1 year later, he was promoted to Chief Building Official, which was reclassified to Planning, Inspection, and Enforcement Superintendent in 2003. Most recently, he was promoted to Director of Public Works. Jessie Rohr. Next 15 years, Jake Helgett. Jake started with the city as a seasonal maintenance worker for the Parks Department in 2002. That same year, Jake was promoted to a park maintenance worker. In 2006, he was promoted to ball field facilities foreman, which was reclassified to athletic facilities foreman in 2011 with the addition of the Bickelschmidt Sports Complex. Jake Helgett. Next 15 years, Jeff Ridgeway. Jeff began his career as a police officer with the Hayes Police Department in 2002. In 2004, he transitioned to the school resource officer position. Jeff was then promoted to a uniformed police investigator in 2010. Then in 2013, Jeff became a plainclothes investigator, which is his current position today. Jeff Ridgeway. Next 15 years, Tobin Miller. Tobin has been with the city since 2002. During that time, Tobin has been a maintenance worker 1, refuse recycling collector, maintenance worker 2, equipment operator, and his current position, water resources maintenance foreman. Tobin Miller. Finally, for the 15 years, Jessie Jacobs. Jessie started at the city as an IT aide. That same year, she became a part-time information technology aide. In 2004, she became an information technology technician, which is the same position she holds today. Jessie Jacobs. Next on to 20 years, Jeff Boyle. Jeff started with the city as a maintenance worker for the Parks Department in 1996. He was promoted to Parks Foreman in 1998. He now serves as the Parks Director, which he has held since 1999. Jeff Boyle. And finally, the long-timers for this evening, 25 years, Kevin Augustine. Kevin joined the city in 1992 as a refuse collector. In 1993, he transitioned to a utility worker, which was later reclassified as a maintenance worker 1 in 2003. He was then promoted to maintenance worker 2 in 2004, and in 2006, he was once again promoted to equipment operator. Kevin Augustine. And the final one tonight for 25 years, Kyle Leiker. Kyle began his career with the city as a refuse collector in 1992. In 1994, he became a utility worker, which was reclassified in 2003 as a maintenance worker 1. Kyle was promoted to an equipment operator in 2004. Kyle is currently a service division foreman. Kyle Leiker.